Elzukor here. Alright, so I've been meaning to make this video for a while. I just have been swamped in real life. So, this is going to be a video on scout report reading to the best of my knowledge and plundering. Yay. Alright, so first things first. Anytime you ever do this, this is the first thing you want to do if you're going to use this method. So you want to make sure you have a construction site built somewhere. Doesn't have to be where I put mine, obviously, or that far away. It can be right next to your fort, just somewhere that you're going to come home to. Next thing is going to be clicking on your fortress. From that, relocate, and let's see how lucky we get with the random relocation. You don't always have to use this method. Again, you can make a fort next to a hive or whatever you want. But for mine, I am going to be using random relocate. So let's see where I get sent to. Oh, alright, so we look around. I am in Core's neighborhood, and we do not want to mess with them, considering right now. So we're going to relocate one more time. And where do we end up? Rick territory. What's around me? Okay. So we're going to zoom in a little bit, just enough to find some fortresses. Okay, so we have a couple of forts next to us. Nothing big, but there is one rick. So what we're going to do, that is not a fortress. Okay. Forgive me, guys. So we have a war. We're going to scout him. This is going to take 50 seconds, so yeah. We'll continue to scour the lands for more people to plunder. Oh, why didn't it port closer to a city? Like this. Alright, well, this area was mostly a bust. We'll scout him. I know he's a little bit low. I don't want to mess with TA3. I could, but whatever. Okay. So, we just got our scout report. Now, with this scout report, what we're going to do is we're going to click on his location here, and we're going to see that he is a level 14. If you know your levels for fortress and what level each tier of soldier comes out, you would know that level 14 is when tier 5 defenders or troops unlock. So he's got tier 5 troops. We're going to go back into this report and we're going to look at it. So these are the resources he has in this area. This is his wall condition, so how much damage he can take before he gets randomly relocated. Then he has garrisoned units and his trucks or APCs that are filled with heroes. So we know that in this report he has at maximum tier 5 soldiers. He has 621 of them. And these are the resources he has. Then you look at the heroes he's got. Obviously, he's a little bit lower, so his lineup is not great. He's got Rebecca leveled. Other than that, he doesn't really have any good heroes on his defensive lineup. Levels are low. Prime target for plundering. Now, the other one we just scouted, Jippy. Ooh, he's got a lot of resources. Yummy. His wall condition is good. He's got 570 defenders and really low heroes. So let's give him a go. We're going to click on him. He's level 15, so he has tier 5 as well. That means, in this case, if you're a level 18 or just hitting 21, you have most likely tier 6 soldiers. Your heroes are a little better. And you know that if you look at your APC, how you see on mine, I have not enough to fill that. Okay. We'll go to the second APC. I have 475 out of 500 of my troops. My truck can hold 500 troops. This is my lineup. Then I know that if I attack this guy here, I'm gonna win. On the other hand, say, if you look down on these reports, we have, we'll go with Villians. Villians had okay resources, but their lineup, as you can see, is level 75 and 70. All one faction, so they're going to do a little extra damage. Unless you are Vindicator, then you win. And they have just under 1,200 troops. Their second and third lineup are measly, so in this case, you know that, click on him, he's level 19, he's got tier 6 soldiers. Now you know just how much you're going to have to put forth. So in this case with Villians, you're going to have probably 450 troops in your truck, tier 6, with equal heroes or better, and a decent amount of research to be able to beat him. So that's how that works. For me, this guy had just so much resource. So I'm going to send my lineups just to get some, and then we'll do the third truck. Alright, so I sped up the video a little bit to where it's hitting, just so we can get some reports. So now we are going to hit them. Alright, we got our first report. Obviously I'm going to win this, but in your case we're just looking at the report. So he had 570 available tier 4 troops against my big truck. I didn't have many wounded or anything. But you see the amount of resources that is plundered, and you can watch the battles if you want to with this little button here. And then we're going to go back, and what we're going to do, we're going to go into this truck, and we're going to look at the load for the APC. If you notice that the load is barely different on this, so that means your plunder is going to be roughly the same for both trucks. But in order to plunder more resources, you want to get your load as much as possible. So if I wanted to, for this specific player, because his report said he had 570 low tier troops, mine would overpower his. I could take this APC, take out these heroes here, and put in my gathering heroes, which increases the load of the APC. So you have Braum, you have that guy, Matthew, Park Ji-mi, Dean, and the older guy. I forgot his name. Crap. We're gonna go look at that. Alright. First one was David, and then you have Ivan. All of those give you bonus to your load capacity on the APC. So if you have those 5 heroes, you could send a main APC with damage to kill some troops, and then send a plunder APC. But regardless, that is plundering in a nutshell, as well as scout report reading. Thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like and sub. Have a good day.